This is going to be a big week. This week is even bigger than last week, but I am excited about it. This is Monday morning, by the way, and I have a pretty epic swim session scheduled. I'm not sure I'll be able to do it all, but good morning. I think I have a warm-up, and then, I know I have a warm-up. 8x50 alternating drill swim, 12 or 50, I think 12 by 100s, 8x50s moderate, 300 pull, and then a cool down, which may sound easy to some of you, but I have an hour to get that done because that's all we have to swim, so we'll see how that goes. And then just a 5-mile easy run after that and 15 minutes of mobility. So I said this was a big week, and then Monday sounds pretty simple, but I'm somewhat of a recovery day because I had a big weekend of training, which you saw in the last episode. So, time to get at it on a Monday morning. We'll see you at the pool. This is random, but does anyone else's dog act like a cat? My dog bathes herself like my cat. When she goes to the bathroom outside, she tries to bury it like my cat. She's very kitty-like. She's 4. Rhiannon is 4, and Stevie is 9. And I think Rhiannon learned all of her mannerisms from Stevie. So Rhiannon is grooming right now. Swim is done. I'm heading out on 5 miles easy, a 5-mile easy run. And I just want to emphasize that it is June 15th here in Ohio, and I will be wearing my sunglasses as well as my mittens. Because again, this is Ohio, and it's only 50 degrees outside. I'm unhappy. But at least the sun is shining, so I'm going to try not to complain and keep a positive attitude. Wow. 5 miles easy, done and dusted. And now it looks like it's gonna rain. So, glad I got that done. And I will see you tomorrow for Tuesday's training. Good morning on Tuesday. I am getting ready to head out for a 9-mile run. It's still a little bit dark, but it's getting light earlier here, so as soon as I get my warm-up done and head out there, it'll be light enough. And I'm taking my gloves, unfortunately. I think it's supposed to be 60 degrees, but with this rain odds and Ohio weather, who knows? I'll throw them in my hydration pack if I don't need them, which would be great. But we'll see you out there. Wow. Are done. I'm glad I had my gloves. It's cold, but a little cooler did help my heart rate on this run, so can't complain. But it's time for some food, rest, and then lift. I'm just getting ready for second session today, which is a lifting session. And I have to say, I'm not really feeling it, which is not good because this is my only lifting session again this week because I have such a high volume of all of the other things, swimming, biking, running. So I really need to make the most of it and make it count, this lifting, because it's so important. This is what keeps me injury-free, fingers crossed. So yeah, I really need to get motivated and get it done and make sure it happens this week. So I'm gonna go do that, and then I will see you tomorrow morning bright and early for a swim session. Good morning on Wednesday. Don't mind my hair. It's a swim day, so it doesn't matter. But not really sure what's going to happen today. I know what my swim set is, and it's another difficult one, but I'll get through it. But I guess it stormed last night, and I guess they're calling for storms again today. Significant ones. There was a tornado warning in a town near here, so I'm not sure if I'll be running outside today. It might be a treadmill day. And then I have an optional bike because I wanted to get out and test out my Quintana Roo new bike. But I'm not sure that's going to happen either with the weather. So everything's up in the air right now except for the swim, which is where I'm headed. Wow. Wow. Drop the beat. It's second session on Wednesday, and I'm coming to you from the treadmill actually, even though it's somewhat of a nice day right now. I don't know, I'm not really feeling it. It's supposed to storm really bad at some point, and I don't want to get stuck out there if it does. And I don't know, I'm feeling like having a treadmill day. I just want to run on the treadmill today, and I'll probably regret that on a day coming up when I have to run on the treadmill and I don't want to. But yeah, some days I just don't feel like getting outside for running, and I don't really know why. I don't know if any of you are like that or if I'm the only one, but yeah, it's a treadmill day. So I have 6 miles easy. It will take me about an hour, and after that, that will be it for, what is today again? Wednesday. Good morning on Thursday. I'm actually looking forward to this swim session today. It's just a recovery swim, so no worries about speed or anything, just relaxing, working on technique and a few drills. So it's going to feel pretty good actually. And so that part I'm looking forward to, but afterwards I have a 14-mile run, and the winds, it's really windy today. And I know that on race day it might be windy and you should prepare for that, but like that's 20 miles per hour sustained wind. I don't know about wind gusts. I'm just not really feeling it. I don't know. We'll see if I end up on the treadmill or if I do tough it out outside. But the temperature is nice. I'll give it that. We just, it's Ohio and we can't have everything nice. It's only one thing at a time, I guess. But we'll see you at the pool. Wow. Post-swim breakfast today is once again not very aesthetic, but it is my usual, which is a bagel with cream cheese and honey. And I didn't even put the cream cheese on very aesthetically because the bagel kind of fell apart. But I did switch it up and have a cinnamon raisin bagel this time. And we've got the Diet Mountain Dew for health and some electrolytes. So I'm gonna get this down, and then to fuel the run later, I'm honestly probably going to eat these gummy worms because I try to save my gels for either race day or exceptionally long runs. And this is a 14-mile run, so it's probably going to be the gummy worms today. As predicted, I'm coming to you from the treadmill. It is not only windy, but to the west, it looks like it's going to rain. And for a 14-mile run, I'm just not feeling like running in the rain and wind. So here I am. I'm gonna enjoy myself on the treadmill for 2-ish hours, but I do have my gummy worms and all of my hydration. I've got 4 bottles here, but I'll probably need them all, to be very honest. And yeah, then once I finish this run, that will be it for Thursday. That's a pretty big day, actually. And then I will see you tomorrow for Friday's training. Good morning on Friday. Breakfast this morning is the usual, surprise, surprise, English muffin, honey, cream cheese, I have a 2-hour bike ride today, and the weather is looking very nice for it as of right now. It's supposed to get windy, but I'm going to take my new bike, so I'm excited. So for that ride, I'm gonna take 2 honey stingers for fuel. I think that should be enough for 2 hours after I eat this breakfast. But yeah, I'm gonna get this down and head out there. And also, I signed up for a race last night, so I will be announcing that at the end of this video. I am pretty pumped. Getting ready to take off on my dream bike, and I'm all packed up with my fuel, honey stingers. I know I said I saved those for long runs, but on a new bike that I'm not used to, it's gonna be easier to have the gels than to try to deal with like food products. So that's why I brought them for fuel. But check out this ride. I don't know if I'm doing it justice right now, if you can see it very well, but this is the bike of my dreams and it is mine. So I am going to go test it out today and get some footage along the way. That was fun. This bike is amazing. I was out for 2 hours. I think I rode like 35 miles, and I think my average watts were like 156, which for me, for 2 hours is pretty good. That's a lot better than I can do on the trainer. So yeah, this is a nice machine. Thank you, Quintana Roo. And I also have a 15-minute brick run to do. And I think I might do it on the treadmill actually, because as you can hear, my dog is pretty worked up that I've been gone. So I'm not sure if I'll run it outside or on the treadmill, but it's only 15 minutes. So, and that'll be it for today. Good morning on Saturday. We have the usual going on again here for fueling. My plain bagel, my very aesthetically spread cream cheese, and honey. Got some electrolytes, some energy, and I have a 20-mile run this morning, so gotta get this down. And in my hydration pack, I have so many gummy worms and a few gels and an easy to chew protein bar. So, yeah, it's gonna be quite a morning. So we're heading out to the lake for this 20-miler. It's a little too early for the sunglasses just yet, but it's going good so far. So I'm gonna meet my friend out there. I don't know if she wants to be on YouTube or not, so we'll see if we get any filming done, but either way, I'll see you at the finish. Look how much the wheat has grown since I last showed you. It's turning yellow. Almost time to harvest, like next month probably. Are done. It got really hot out here. We kind of fell off pace towards those last few miles, but thank goodness for Becky meeting me at Harrison Lake, because it went by a lot faster than it otherwise would have. So I have to eat and then mow this lawn yet. Oh. Good morning on Sunday. Breakfast this morning is the usual, just doubled. So we got 2 English muffins with the cream cheese and the honey, a V8 energy. I already did eat a protein bar before this because I was hungry, so I'm gonna get fueled up. And then for my 4.5-hour ride today, I have this fuel that I'm taking with me. So we've got gummy bears, gummy worms, an easy to chew protein bar, 2 applesauce, but I'll be honest, oh, and I have electrolytes, of course, to put in the bike, but I'll be honest, I'm probably going to stop at a gas station at least twice and get more to eat and drink. And my heart rate variability was low this morning, so the plan is a 4.5-hour ride with a 20-minute brick run, but it might end up being shorter depending on how I feel, and I won't beat myself up for it because honestly you have to listen to your body. So right now I feel okay, but if I start to really feel the low HRV, then I will cut it short. I am kind of proud of myself. I got all 4.5 hours done, 74.31 miles. So I'm not sure what my average power was, but I think it was like 145, which is not too bad when you're coasting down hills and stuff and stopping at intersections. So yeah, time to get a snack and 20-minute brick run, and then I'm done for Sunday. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you next week.